The next thing that we're going to do is our services page. So just go ahead and click on services. And let's make this page full width by clicking on edit page. And under templates, instead of default, let's do full width page and press update. Then we can view page. And now let's add in our headline up here. So let's go to page builder. And under row layouts, let's drag in one column right in there. All right, we don't need two of these here. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go to row settings and let's put in our image. So let's make it full width, though the width and the content width also full width. And let's make our background a photo. And let's select the photo. Let's go to upload files, select files, and find that photo. Here it is, services. And let's select the photo. All right, once we do that, we can do the overlay opacity again, and we can just type it in here. This is a color code, and it will change corresponding to what color it is. It's called a hex code, and we can just add it in. So 262626, we know is our color, and let's do 10% again. All right, once we do that, let's add in a little padding to the top and bottom, 120 under the advanced, 120 and 120. All right, and press save. The next thing that we're gonna do is add in our headline right here. So just click on add content and go to heading and click and hold and drag it right in there. And this one is called services. So services, and it could be 80 pixels, same as before, bold, and the color is white, and of course the alignment is center. All right, so that's looking pretty good. We don't need a sub headline, and press save. So we have that is looking awesome. The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna add in all of our services right here. So we're gonna add in 3 boxes and 3 rows of them, so 9 services that we have. So let's go ahead and do that. So to do that, we go ahead and click on add content, and let's, under row layouts, let's drag in 3 columns and make sure to do it at the bottom. Sometimes you have to wiggle it around a little bit like this. And we have them here. So what we can do is we can just drag in a text editor. Drag it in, there it is, and we can paste in our text. Make sure to, if you're pasting it in from like anywhere really, paste it as plain text. So just click on this and just paste in any of your content, all your content that you have in there. Now I added all of the content to the single row, but obviously we want each of these to be in its own row. But I did that just so that we can make them all headings. So just do the heading 3 right here, and we could do it quickly. So if you don't see this, you're going to want to toggle this toolbar right here. And we can go down and we can make all of this heading 3. And this is a lot faster than doing them individually. Want to do as much in bulk as we can. All right, so just add all of them, and then we're going to copy and paste them into different rows and columns. All right, once we do that, then we are going to copy by click, hold, and drag everything except for the first one. And then we're going to press either Command X if you're on a Mac or Control X if you're on a PC just to cut it. Or of course you could right click and press cut. All right, and get rid of any of the spacing and press save. Then we want to add content again and go to the text editor, drag it in, and of course just paste what we have in there. So Control V or Command V if you're on a Mac or PC. All right, and then we're gonna again cut it. So Command X or Control X. And we're just gonna keep on doing this. So add content, text editor, This is just a cool way of doing it a little quicker. So Command or Control V, Command or Control X, get rid of the spacing, and keep on doing that. So what we can do now that we have a column with 3 rows in it is we can press the duplicate button, not here, but here on the whole row, and duplicate it once again. And of course, since this is step by step, let's continue to copy and paste all of the things in here. It shouldn't take me too long. You can fast forward the video a little bit if you want to, but we're already halfway done. So it goes pretty quick. So I'm just gonna select all by Control or Command A, delete, Control or Command V to paste, select it, and then Control or Command X to get rid of what we don't need. And now we just have 3 more to do. Okay, A, delete, paste, select all, Command X. Okay, and you get pretty good at it once you do it a couple of times. Save, and one more, our last one. So Command or Control A, Command or Control V, and done. So that is looking pretty good. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to add in a little call to action. So a picture of my brother and my dad, or you or whoever it is, and with the call us. And if they don't want to do that, then they have a secondary call to action to learn more about us if they're not sold on us yet. All right, so let's go ahead and let's add in a column. So just add content and drag in a column. And make sure to not drag it here, but drag it here. All right, once we do that, then we know what to do. We're going to make this full width and the content full width also. Okay, and then we're going to add in an image. So background, we're going to do a photo, and we're going to select the photo and upload it. There it is. And this picture is kind of cool because it gives space in the middle for any text. So we're going to select the photo. And right now we can't really see them, so we're going to position this at the center top. Okay. And we can do an overlay. It looks pretty good as it is, but just for consistency's sake, we will put in the hex code because now we can do that. And we're going to make it 10%. All right, and for this, we are actually going to add in a heading color. So if we put in text here, a heading, then it's going to be white. So to do that, and that's going to be a setting for the entire row. So to do that, just go to heading color and make it white. And I'll show you about this later. And also go to link color and make this white also. So heading and link color are white. All right, once we do that, then we can add a little spacing, and we're only going to add some spacing to the top. So let's do padding top. Let's do 130 pixels. Oops, you don't need to put in the pixels. And bottom, we're just going to put 0. We don't need anything in there. And we're going to save. Now, instead of adding in a headline, because we want it on 2 different lines, we want the call us and then our phone number, we are actually going to add in a text editor, and just click, hold, and wiggle it around a little bit and put it right in here. All right, so we are going to say call us at our phone number. And we are going to make this heading 1. So make sure to toggle this toolbar if you don't see this. Heading 1. And that's the biggest heading. Heading 6 is the smallest one. So heading 1, and we're going to make this bold. Bold, and we're going to make it a big font size. So let's do 48 pixels. All right, but then we're gonna center it. So select all of it and align center, and we can see it right there if we move it over. But it's not on two different lines. So what we could usually do is just, press enter, but that would give us a new paragraph. We just want a new line. So let's delete the space from here. All right, so it's close up against with each other. And let's put our cursor here and hold shift and then enter. Shift enter makes a new line, where enter makes a whole new paragraph. So we just want to click on shift enter. All right, to make a new line. Once we do that, we are going to add in 5 spaces. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we are going to add in learn more about us. Learn more about us. Okay, and then we're going to put in a greater than sign. And just click and select it, and we're going to make this a link. So let's make it a link, and let's link it to the About Us page. So just click on that. If you don't see this, just click on this. About Us, add link. All right, now it's done that. Let's highlight it and let's make it go to the align right. And now let's make it font size bigger. Let's do maybe 22 pixels, so it's a little bigger. And let's go to advanced. If we look here, we can see it. Let's go to advanced, and let's make the bottom 0. And that looks very cool. All right, and maybe we can add in one more blank space here if we want to. That looks pretty good. And press save. All right, once we do that, we can press done and publish changes. And look at that. We have a really nice call to action here. And if they're not convinced, they can go here and click on it, and it'll go to the About Us page. So that's looking pretty darn awesome.